Allow me just to say a few words about Mr. Ambassador Osorio, who is also permanent representative of Colombia to the United Nations in New York. And he became president of ECOSOC on the 28th of January this year. Ambassador Osorio has an impressive international experience, having held various positions in international organizations like the Food and Agricultural Organization, the United Nations Conference on Trade and Development, and the World Trade Organization. Prior to his current position in New York as a diplomat, he was executive director of the International Coffee Organizations. And as representative of his country, he also served as the permanent representative of Colombia to the WTO here in Geneva, so he's familiar with Geneva. And allow me also to introduce the moderator of our panel of the day. I have the pleasure to introduce Mr. Pierre Gladny, managing partner at Valley Road Capital and chairman of Swiss Private Equity and Corporate Finance, Swiss-French chapter. And I have to confess that we all have been impressed with his successful experience in the private sectors, both holding important senior management positions and running successful companies. So now I have the pleasure, to leave you in the hands of the experts of today.
It is indeed a great pleasure to address this important forum on behalf of the Economic and Social Council of the United Nations. At the outset, I wish to thank you, the members of the United Nations Economic Commission for Europe, for hosting this regional event for the 2013 Annual Ministerial Review of the ECOSOC. I also would like to congratulate the Secretary of the Commission and the United Nations Department for Economic and Social Affairs for organizing this important dialogue. Innovation is the engine of modern society. It is by creating new products, processes, markets, and industries that can increase productivity, quality, and competitiveness. Innovation is also crucial to address the interconnected dimensions of sustainable development. It is the step forward. It is indeed through a sound, strong, forward-looking and people-centered innovation strategy that we can find cost-efficient and sustainable solutions to long-standing economic, social, and environmental challenges, while creating new business opportunities and employment. Harnessing the potential of innovation is a major priority for modern societies, both in the developed and developing world. World leaders acknowledged this simple truth in the Rio +20 summit when they identified science, technology, and innovation as critical instruments to implement the new vision of economic growth and development sanctioned in the Rio +20 outcome document. The future we want emphasizes the importance of technology transfer to developing countries, giving an important role to the international community where Europe is a key player. In the environment we are today, with the difficult economic situation of the world, one of the tremendous fears is this collateral damage that the financial crisis in developed countries could create for such an important issue as transfer of technology, for an important issue as the financing of development. So this is a real appeal to take very much into account the importance of continuing with policies that are aimed to be propitious for the transfer of technology. The same document, The Future We Want, also confirmed ECOSOC's key role in promoting sustainable development through a balanced integration of the economic, social, and environmental dimensions. In order to fulfill this mandate, it is paramount that the Council acts as an effective platform to discuss and define concrete measures to articulate this vision into the integrated agenda. The 2013 Annual Ministerial Review of ECOSOC will focus on how to harness the power of science, technology, and innovation to achieve the Millennium Development Goals and promote sustainable development. It is thus an important opportunity for the Council to address these matters and demonstrate that it can deliver in these areas. Today's focus is on the role of innovation to promote a dynamic and competitive economy as a critical challenge for the European region. You are in a privileged position to take stock of the remarkable progress made in Europe, not only in promoting innovation throughout the region, but also in fostering it in the developing world. You also have the opportunity to learn from each other's experiences in addressing existing challenges and to identify new ways to maximize the benefits of innovation in the current economic climate. Europe has a long-standing tradition of producing breakthrough inventions, which has laid the foundations for the largest single market in the world, where innovative products and services can be commercialized on a large scale. European enterprises and civil society are also actively engaged in emerging and developing economies around the world, and many sweeping innovations can be traced back to Europe. Since the beginning of this century, Europe has been subjected to multiple changes, from the dot-com bubble to the financial crisis, the enlargement of the European Union from 15 to 27 EU member states, and new emerging sustainable agenda that will require a radical change in the way we will do business in 2020. As I said before, the financial crisis in particular had a significant impact on research and development spending of private companies, which declined considerably in 2008 and 2009. Business as usual for Europe in the current global market will amount to gradually losing its comparative advantage. Important steps have been taken, both at national and European levels, to define new ways of doing business through innovation and modernization of the European Union economy as a way to overcome the negative effects of the economic downturn. In the aftermath of the financial crisis, the European Union budget share for research and innovation, fortunately, continued to increase. The European Union 2020 strategy placed innovation at the heart of Europe's economic recovery and growth and its capacity to meet social and sustainable challenges. Within this framework, the region has implemented structural and cultural changes necessary to make Europe a dynamic economy, one that is fully engaged both with the challenges facing its citizens and with the broader global challenges such as climate change, energy and resource scarcity, health and aging. This is also reflected in Europe's development cooperation activities. But despite Europe's strong policy focus on innovation, the European Union economy has yet to reach the objectives set out by its strategy. Political commitment is required, particularly in reallocating resources to education, research, and to the creation of high-value jobs and growth. Perhaps the biggest challenge is to adopt an even more strategic approach to innovation, an approach where all policy instruments, measures, and funding are designed to contribute to innovation, where national and regional policies are closely aligned and mutually reinforcing, and where the highest political levels sets a strategic agenda, regularly monitors progress, and tackles delays. Stronger partnerships between all relevant stakeholders in innovation will also be critical to accelerate research, development, and market deployment of innovations. Pooling expertise and resources to boost the competitiveness of European Union industry and to foster its role in promoting innovation in other parts of the world will be a sensible approach. At a time when the international community is shaping the post-2015 development agenda, ECOSOC's focus on innovation can help make it the policy priority it deserves to be. I believe this will benefit not only countries in the region, but the world economy at large. For over 60 years, ECOSOC has been serving as an important interface between policymakers and other stakeholders, including the scientific community, to collectively define innovative and effective ways to meet specific challenges. I urge you to take advantage of ECOSOC's, your forum, your platform to promote new, bold, and sustainable solutions for the future we want. Thank you very much.